Welcome to the new stream. We'll see if people will connect. So, hi Caldram. Salut Louis. So, it's Christmas in a couple of days, so I won't be on Twitch for a couple of days because, well, I need to take some time off the workshop and to have fun with my family and my cat. But well, I think this is the topic we'll cover today will interest a couple of people because it is wood grading. And there are many things to say about that. Okay, so Louis Patrick Lambert, a luthier from Quebec, is here, so I'll start with him. I'll start to say, I started to buy wood since April 2013 to May 2023. So it's been a nice ride, mainly 10 years doing that for my business and my instruments, so I've learned a lot of things. So we'll start to say what to take on consideration before to grading any kind of wood, the rarity. There are some spruce, for example. We'll talk mainly about spruce today because there are many things to say, and the wood grading is not easy to do with soundboards, but there are much more rules for me, and I'll speak only for me during this streaming, of course. I hate to talk for others, but for example, if you take Adirondack spruce and Sitka spruce, Adirondack is one of the hardest spruce to get for a lot of reasons. We could talk about that in another stream, but you can't. Well, I can't grade Sitka the same way I'll grade Adirondack because Sitka comes from big trees, so the possibility to get very tight grain and other things without any defects is much more common than Adirondack. Grading, it's all about how it looks. And this is a rule for any kind of wood. The mechanical properties have nothing to do in the equation. So for you, I took two tops of Adirondack today. And here it is. Here they are. So we have the first one on the left is 2A. The gradation in grading wood is 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, which is master grade. And the other one is the master grade top. The kind of Adirondack everyone wants, which is pretty common on like Martin pre-war, because back in the days before World War II, big trees were still existing on this world. So yeah, for me there are a couple of criteria to take in consideration with wood when comes time to grade it. So the quarter zone. The quarter zone is like the perfect way to cut some wood for the tree. As you can see, the grain is perpendicular to the surface. This is quarter zone. And you can have flat zone, which is the contrary. The grain is parallel to the bench. But you can have, much more flat zone cut on 1A top, but past 1A you can have other cut than quarter zone. It is a rule I have. I don't know if it is the case for many others people, luthier, dealers, but it is my kind of rule. So you need to have quarter zone for 2A, 3A and master grade. After that, the color. So let's take the first top. As you can see, it is very brownish, very goldish, super nice top. And I'll explain why it is 2A and the other one after that is master grade. As you can see, it is much more white. And uniform. And we'll play a little game. We'll take 1/2 2A, 1/2 master. So after the color, you'll have the grain, if it is straight or not. If it is some kind of wavy, if it goes like that, you can have a grain like that in a 3A top and higher than that, because it is just a question of taste. Many people, many customers, many dealers or any luthiers on earth would tend to go with the straightest grain possible on the top and on the back or sides, because for many reason, good reason, and I'm one of these people. I'll talk about that in the future. We'll stay on wood grading, but this is the other criteria. After that, the spacement of the grain. So the spacement, I mean between each line. Some people will say, okay, for a master grade, a 3A top, you need to have the straightest, you need to have the tightest grain possible. Well, yes, maybe for you, but for others like me, as long as the grain is well, regular is not the term, but if it is how could I say that? If the grain is constant in terms of spacement, it will be fine with me. As you can see on the 2A top, it is largest, the grain itself and the spacement, but it is pretty regular, constant. So it's good for me. And after that, some defects on the top. Defects like that, this is a resin pocket, and you don't want that on any top. And if you have one defect in the top, it will be downgrade. You could have some defect in 1A plus, maybe, but in a 2A top, some people will be like, nah, I won't take it. And it is a struggle for wood dealers, because I was grading wood at Gamston Wood, which is a wood dealer. This wood comes from Gamston Wood. They sell Adirondack spruce, mainly and exclusively. And I've graded like hundreds of tops, and many of them had defects. It is wood, it is a tree, it is growing like that, and well, resins is the blood of the tree, I could say, and well, it is impossible to predict that. You can cut a billet. I was explaining that in the previous stream when I resawing mahogany, and you can have a super nice billet of wood and have bad surprises. So yeah, this is the 5 criteria that I got. After that, like I said, it is only about the look. Mechanical properties have nothing to do when you are grading woods. So you can have master grade top that is very bad in terms of properties, like super floppy, not stiff enough, with run out. many things could occur in the on the line. So my way to grade, like I said, 1A, 2A, 3A master grade, like everyone else, but I've encountered some tops I couldn't grade because it was just between 2A and 3A or 1A and 2A, like a 1A top with perfect quarterson cut. You are like, okay, how could I grade it to be able to sell it? So some tops have plus in my scale, and generally they are great. Well, I think this is everything I wanted to say today. You can have two A tops that are better than master grade in terms of mechanical properties, like very nice stiffness and other properties. And there is a thing we are doing when we are picking some wood, us luthiers. It is a tap tone. I wanted to talk about that because tap tone, again, like grading, it is very personal. So here is how we are doing. So we are picking the top like that, and we are tapping. So it is basically, well, at the first and you are moving your hands until you get the best resonance. So depending the top, the piece of wood, because we are doing that on backhand sides or fingerboards or anything else, you'll get different results. And well, it is just a clue for me to pick the wood I want. I am not doing that when I'm grading wood because I don't have time. I have a lot of tops to grade if I am at a supplier workshop. But when I'm building guitars, I am doing that to have the best frequencies. If I could, to make it short, I will want frequencies for the top, frequencies for the back, for the neck too, and I will and the bracing, and I will assemble each pieces with that. It is, again, every builders are doing their things differently. We are all different, so I only speak for me. And well, I think this is everything I wanted to talk about, and not to make it long. We are at like 14 minutes now. So the next streaming, well, one of the next streamings, I will talk about ebony and the similarity between ebony and spruce. It is the look. What I want to say, saying like that, it is, you can have ebony with colors. You can see it is absolutely beautiful, and you can have jet black ebony. We are calling it jet black because it is super dark. And well, many people are saying, well, jet black ebony is better than colored ebony. And well, I don't think it is true. First, it is a question of taste, because when you have colored ebony like that, it won't look like plastic. Under the finish, ebony will tend to look like plastic. So the color is pretty organic, but because some ideas people have, they think that jet black ebony, but again, it is like spruce. Not everything is about the look, and you could have jet black ebony that is inferior to some color ebony for many reasons, but I'll talk about that in another day. So again, when you have some tops like that, just a question of taste. The grain is large, but some people will love that, and I am loving that. Seriously, master grade or 2A, I am not a luthier that will be like, meh, it's 2A, it's not good enough. No. If I will build a guitar for myself, I will not be scared to use 2A. If it is a good 2A top, with the right stiffness, the right density, and it is everything like that in Lu3 for me. Just a question of taste. Well, thank you so much. I hope it was interesting enough, and I'll post this video on Instagram and YouTube later today. And Merry Christmas to everyone, and have fun with your family, and don't eat too much chocolate. Cheers.